Hey guys, it's Jassi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, it's a little bit different. I've been getting a lot of suggestions to do this video. I don't really know why. This is a thumbnail tutorial, I guess you can say, on how I make my Minecraft thumbnails. I've been recently trying to switch my thumbnail style up, but I'm not too sure what I want to do yet, so I decided before I change it, I'll show you guys what I do. Like I said, I don't know why people wanted me to do this. I'm really bad at explaining stuff, and I don't know, I feel like this is really weird because I do Minecraft content. But yeah, so we're here on my channel, and as you guys can see, these are my current thumbnails, and yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna open up Photoshop and you're going to click File, New, and then 1280 by 720 pixels, and usually I pick transparent because I don't know, I feel like that's the easiest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Windows button and R at the same time, and we're going to type in %app data % and click OK, and we're going to go to .minecraft folder, and then we're going to go to our screenshots. And I'm just gonna grab a random screenshot. I don't know if this can be the thumbnail of this video, but let's go ahead and grab Fantasy Origins Spawn, which will be coming back soon, so just you wait. But I'm gonna click Alt on my keyboard, and I'm going to go to one of the corners, and I'm gonna drag it so everything drags together. Instead, if I was to click shift, it will just do its own thing, or just without doing anything. So yeah, I suggest hitting Alt and doing it so everything zooms in and all that. As like I said, I'm really bad at explaining stuff. We're gonna go to filter up at the top, we're gonna go to blur, and we're gonna Gaussian blur. Usually I do 2.0, or sometimes if I'm feeling a little crazy, I do 3.0. In today's video, I'm gonna do 3.0 because it's not really Minecraft related. I mean, it is, but it's not a Minecraft video. So yeah, I want the background to be as blurred as possible. And yeah, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna click open, and we're going to go onto our desktop or wherever you have your renders saved. This render looks really bad because it was just for this video, but I'm gonna click Control T on my keyboard, and I'm going to click Alt and drag it out because it is a little bit too big for my liking. A little bigger, why not? And then adjust it to how you would like it to be adjusted. And yeah. Actually, before I do anything else, I completely forgot. We're gonna go to our little screenshot. We're gonna click this little circle at the bottom. We're gonna go to brightness / contrast, and we're gonna brighten things up a little bit. And do not forget to hit the contrast. A lot of people just like to hit the brightness, which, I mean, if that's what you're going for, just bright, like super bright, I mean, go you. But I kind of like a little bit of contrast so things don't look crazy, you know? I don't know, I want everything to look right, so let's go ahead and do that, I guess. That looks cute. Now we're gonna go back to File, Open. We're going to go to Photoshop things. This just has all my stuff, and we're gonna go to overlays, and I'm gonna click on this little rainbow, which you can find if you just type in at Google, rainbow PNG. Oh, it's really zoomed in, sorry. And then you can find it, and you can just take all these random little overlays. Another one that I like to use are star PNGs. I'd like to use a lot of them. I don't know, I think they make the background a little bit more interesting. But let's grab our rainbow. Here it is. I'm going to hit Control T once again, Alt, and just have it going on in the background. I don't know. cute. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do it again, but with a different overlay, which is the stars, like I was talking about before. We're going to drag it and drop it, Control T, and Alt place it. And another thing that I like to do is we're on the layer 3, which is the star layer. Ooh, we're going to go ahead and you can either double click it or you can right click and hit blending options. And we're going to go to a color overlay, and we're just going to change the stars to be completely white and turn the opacity down, just so you can still see it but not all in your face. So remember that the thumbnails are going to be this big, so they're really tiny. So to zoom in and out, ooh, sorry, that's probably something to note. Click Alt in your scroll button. But yeah, the thumbnails are going to be about this big, as you can see, so it doesn't really matter because nobody's really going to see up too close. So I like to make sure I zoom out just so I'm able to make sure everything is still visible. So I'm going to turn this up just a tad so people can still see it. I don't really have a thumbnail, well, not a thumbnail, what is it called, a logo. Usually, like if I was going to play on Fantasy Origins, I would put the logo like somewhere up here as well. But since in today's video it's not really an SMP related, so I can just do text. I don't ever do text. I don't know, I think it's weird, but like videos like this where there's no logos, I do it. But I'm also using the Beyond the Mountains font, which if you want to know how to get custom fonts, you can just go to defont.com. I personally love fonts on their website, and say I want the Billion Dreams font. We'll download it and it will start to download. Make sure you have WinRAR and just click on it, and then here is the true type font file. You're just going to double click on it and you can click install, and then it will install into Photoshop, and then you can just find it in here. But I'm going to use the Beyond the Mountains one because it's my favorite font. I'm going to change this to about like 36 because I'll change it anyways. I'll adjust it to my likings. But let's go ahead and have how to thumbnails. And then we're going to just drag it, and then we're going to do Control T again and Alt place it so it fits completely on the screen, and just looks something like this. And we're going to go to blending options. Before I go to blending options, actually, I'm going to try and figure out what color I want to do for it, because for my aesthetic shaders video, I kind of already did like a blues, so I kind of want to change things up. Maybe we'll do purple and blue. I don't know. And then just right click blending options, and we'll go to gradient overlay, which will have your thumbnail, or sorry, your text or your thumbnails, if you do that, have a gradient overlay, which just has a really cool ombre effect. And then click stroke and make sure you have your stroke on the outside. You can do inside if you want. It will look something like this, or you can do center. I personally like to do outside though, so then it does something like this. Make sure it's not too big, but big enough for you to see. And we can also start doing inner shadows. I really like to do that as well. It doesn't really matter, like I kind of want to do like a pink, maybe like a dark pink, so you can still see it. Yeah. Alright, you can also do like inner glow, all that types of stuff. Let's just do that for now. You can also do a drop shadow, which will add a little drop shadow in the background of the whole entire thing, and outer glow as well. If you were to make it like huge and like boom, like it looks something like that. Which if you're going for that, of course, go for it then, girl. But yeah. I don't know, it feels really empty over here. Maybe I'll move my render to the middle of the screen. I don't know, just felt really empty. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click on the little paint, the brush tool, and I'm gonna make my brush size a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna make sure to click on the soft round brush, something that doesn't have as much opacity overlay, because we're gonna make an overlay, kind of like a little feathery border. And you're gonna just click this button right here and make a new layer, and make sure it is on color white, and just go ham. I don't have my drawing tablet on, so it's gonna look a little wonky, and also because I'm not really trying. So yeah, and then we're gonna turn the opacity down, and then boom, it looks something like that. You can have it behind or in front of your render, like something like this, but I'm not gonna do that. Also, the way I reset is Control Z, if you didn't know. Also, if you want to copy things, you don't have to click Control C and then Control V. You can just click Alt and it will make another one of you, which is really cool. But I'm also going to go on my render layer, and I'm going to change my brush to click on the hard round, and we're going to change it to black, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller. The way I'm making this smaller is I'm clicking the bracket button on my keyboard, and we're going to zoom in using Alt, and I'm going to make it tinier, and you can just make it a little smiley face, or a sad face, or eaten face. Just do anything. I'm gonna make mine a little tinier, and just a little smiley face. I don't really like that one. Okay, something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, because your thumbnail is gonna be like this big, so nobody's really gonna see it look that zoomed in. But yeah, that's basically how I make my thumbnails, and I'm actually gonna use this thumbnail. But if you guys have any other like requests, suggestions that I should do for videos, let me know. I usually don't do these types of videos because they're really weird in my opinion, because I'm really awkward and I play Minecraft, so yeah. But I hope this did help you guys out if you're starting a channel, or if you just wanted to increase your quality for thumbnails. Here you go, and I'm not really mad at it because I'm changing my thumbnail style. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a big fat thumbs up and comment down below if you have any suggestions or anything, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.